Hi, my name is Nir and I'll show you how to produce multiple test forms for students where each student has a different parameter set which is collected from an Excel sheet, and the program eventually also produces an HTML code which enables the student to access the form, their specific form, very conveniently via a box, search box. So, in order for you to succeed in doing that, you should have in your directory these three files, which have the code to produce the HTML file. You have to have this file, which produces, collects the data, as I said, from the spreadsheet, but you have these two versions of the same idea, which you should play with alone, and maybe, I don't know, maybe find, like this program makes also random graphs, so you can do it as well. But I'll talk about the Excel thing. So you have to have a student spreadsheet, and you have to have an empty test form. So let's go over them. The first thing is, this is the spreadsheet with a list of the students, which is placed in C. Their IDs are placed in column C. The set of parameters is placed in column J. And the students list starts from 1 and ends in 117. So you should remember all these numbers. And now another thing, these are values. In the cells, there are values. It's not a random number. It's like it was produced by a random number command from the Excel, but eventually I copied and pasted it as values, because if I wouldn't do that, and every time that the MATLAB would access the Excel in order to extract the numbers, it will extract different numbers. So what you need to do is to have values where your parameters are. So the parameters are values, okay? Okay, another thing you need to have in advance is produce an empty PDF sheet of the test, where you have a designated place for the IDs of the student, and places, empty places for the parameters. So you can place it here and here and here, and also here and here and here and here and stuff. And I don't know, just an example, so I don't really remember. Oh, okay. So let's do that, and let's run the program. It asks for the Excel file, so I selected it, and now it asks where are the IDs. So the IDs are in C, and you should write C in uppercase letters, okay, as it indicated here. Otherwise, it won't work. It starts from, as I said, from let's be sure. It starts from the fourth row, I think. Yeah, it starts from the fourth row. It ends in 117. Okay, 117. And the parameter set starts at J. And we have 11 of those parameters. And then it asks for the PDF form. And now we should place the ID first. So we're placing this ID first, and then and then you should, okay. Now we are placing the parameters, but they all should, match. The order should match. So you first need to place X1, then Y1, then Z1, and so forth. So let's do it. X1, Y1, Z1, F1. here, F1. Forms are produced. So let's wait for that. We have 114 of those pages, so let's. Okay, so all the files are produced. You see here, you have lots of files. All our PNGs files, and the program didn't end yet. It now asks now to upload the PNG files into the internet. So I'll uploaded them into Moodle, and so I'll confirm. And then it asks to enter the directory path without the name. So I need to the directory path where the PNGs are. So I'm just press it here, and I have one of the files. So you see here, this is one of the files. I'm taking this address. I'm not taking I'm not copying the file address up to the file name. So I'm pressing here, and then it asks for hyperlink for a Google form. So I didn't tell you, but I need to have a Google form as well. So I made one. So here's the Google form address. No, it's not a Google form. This is a Google form. So I have a Google form, and then with all the things in it. So let's place it here. So what you have is run me. So if you click the run me HTML, which you should hand over to your students, all the students, the same file, they would click it. The minute they will click it, will have a search box, which they can search for their ID, and when they click it, they'll get the form. It can be enlarged, and here is the link to the Google form. So they can place one here and the other one over here, and they can make this do the test very conveniently.